My name's Ned. This is my dog, Jai. And we were just talking about DAX Query View. And Jai was telling me he never uses it because whenever he goes to try and troubleshoot a measure, well, he runs into problems. And that's because DAX Query View needs to return a table. So in this video, we're going to be taking a look at a quick tip to return a measure as a table using the DAX row function. Are you ready? Well, let's jump into the computer. So here we are in DAX Query View. And as you can see, I'm saying evaluate and then I'm giving it a measure. And when I go ahead and I click run, I get an error. It says resolve error to see results. The expression specified in the query is not a valid table expression. Now, this is because you need to return a table when using DAX Query View. And luckily for us, the way to solve this is really pretty easy. We can simply use the row function. We can give this a column as result, and then we can go comma, and then we can give it the measure or the result we want it to return. And we go ahead and we run this, right? As you can see, there it is evaluating and running through. Simultaneously, if we want to add more columns, right, we can just kind of continue going through. So we can go result 2, and we could return gibberish. Go ahead and click run. Now, why might you want to use this? Well, DAX Query View is bigger, frankly. It's much easier to diagnose or to troubleshoot a query in DAX Query View than it is to diagnose or troubleshoot it in essentially a measure box. And sure, you might be missing some filter or some row context, but typically when I really need to diagnose a broken complex measure, I'll actually bring it over to DAX Query View, and figuring out this row function will just saved me a ton of time. And I use it almost every single day that I'm in Power BI. So with that, if you liked this quick tip, subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. If you could, please leave a comment. The more engagement the video gets, the higher up the rankings it'll climb. And with that, thanks for watching.